Sir Kesington Adebunkunola Adebutu CON is unarguably one of the most committed and passionate followers of the BC Olatilo Show, BOS, and the BOS International magazine. Indeed, Sir Kesington Adebutu took his great love for the BC Olatilo Show, BOS, to unprecedented levels during the celebration of his 80th birthday anniversary in October 2015, when he commissioned the BC Olatilo Show, BOS, and BOS International magazine to coordinate a comprehensive packaging of all the activities earmarked for the program. Those who followed the programs packaged by BOS to commemorate Sir Kesington Adebutu's 80th birthday anniversary will recall that it featured an extensive interview with him, where he bore his mind about how he became a hero and national icon from virtually ground zero. Born in Ikweruremo in the Ikenne local government area of Ogun State in 1935, Sir Kesington Adebutu attended Wesley Primary School, Ikweruremo, and Ijeru Baptist School, Ebutemeta, Lagos, where he completed his elementary education in Baptist Academy, Lagos. However, he sat and passed his WAEC examination at Remo Secondary School, Shagamu. Sir Kesington Adebutu was a clerical officer at Cable and Wires Limited, formerly Nitel, from where he moved to Claflin Chemicals Limited as a salesman. After leaving paid employment, Sir Kesington Adebutu went straight into pools business as a pools agent and promoter with the establishment of the face-to-face $1 Million Pools Limited. Sir Kesington Adebutu made a roaring success of the pools promotion business, which made him to diversify his business interest into agriculture, manufacturing, real estate management, entertainment, and the hospitality sector with the acquisition through a concession agreement of the Park Inn by Radisson Hotel, Abeokuta, Ogun State. Through the Kesington Adebutu Adebunkunola Foundation, which has put in place many people-oriented programs, providing lifeline support for indigent students, enabling them to achieve their educational pursuits, provision of healthcare for all classes of people, and massive financial support for educational institutions across the country, where he has built many hospitals, hostels, and other infrastructure. As Sir Kesington Adebutu jokingly says, when he was young, he really worked, looking for money anywhere he could find it. With close to 30 branches of his businesses scattered around all parts of the country where he travels to from time to time. Today, he sits in one place, and money, and I dare say, fame, is looking for him from all parts of the country and beyond. In the same way, awards and traditional chieftaincy titles have been tumbling in for Sir Kesington Adebutu from different associations, groups, clubs, and the academic communities across the land in recognition of the uncommon largesse he has extended to humanity. Religious organizations, both Muslim and Christian, for whom he had built mosques and churches, are beneficiaries. The same way he has built blocks of classrooms and fully equipped maternity centers, medical centers, laboratories, complexes, and radio stations for many universities and polytechnics across the land. The rare breed, uncommon man of immense wisdom, whose life is dedicated to the people, says the only way to serve his God is to continue to be good to people, to raise the downtrodden, and give succor to the hopeless. It's really not an easy task to keep an accurate tab on the awards bestowed on Sir Kesington Adebutu CON between the closing days of 2015 and just 2 months into the new year, 2016. Sir Kesington Adebutu is an inspiration to the younger ones and those of his generation in the way he spreads joy with his God-given wealth. We'll begin our countdown of the bag of awards to Sir Kesington Adebutu CON with the prestigious chieftaincy title of Ashoju-Oba of Lagos, which places him in the bracket of very special titled chiefs of Lagos. As for the academic community, Leeds City University, Ibadan, bestowed on him the Honorary Doctor of Business Administration degree. University of Lagos conferred on him the award of the Most Distinguished Alumnus of the institution for his uncommon philanthropy to the institution, where he has constructed a fully furnished high-tech maternity center. One of the highlights of the recent celebration of the 40th anniversary of the creation of Ogun State was the conferment of the awards of the icon of Ogun State, on Sir Kesington Adebutu CON by the government and people of Ogun State for taking the name of Ogun State to the very top through his philanthropy. Sir Kesington Adebutu CON, a Knight of John Wesley of the Methodist Church, shone like a million stars at the Sun Awards held in Lagos recently, where he was honored with the Sun Lifetime Achievement Award for his exemplary philanthropy. This is a further attestation to the fact that a good man will always be celebrated. Sir Dr. Kesington Adebutu has also been celebrated by some social clubs like the Island Club and most recently Yoruba Tennis Club, one of the oldest social clubs still standing in Nigeria. Indeed, ahead of Yoruba Tennis Club's 90th anniversary, which comes up in September this year, members led by current chairman Mr. Dele Martins, the vice chairman Professor Latukumbo Fabanwo, trustees, past chairmen and principal officers of the club broke the tradition of the club by stepping out of the confines of the prestigious Yoruba Tennis Club to honor a worthy Nigerian in his office at the Funshaw Williams Street on Western Avenue, Surulere area of Lagos. The move was to specially thank Sir Kesington Adebutu for honoring the club's last Christmas Eve dance, to which he was invited at short notice. In the remarks of the chairman of Yoruba Tennis Club, Mr. Dele Martins, esteemed trustee of the club, Dr. Abayomi Fini, and the vice chairman of the club, Professor Latukumbo Fabanwo, they eulogized Sir Kesington Adebutu's life of service to humanity and unequaled philanthropy that has continued to give a lifeline to many people in the society, observing that this also connects with the ideals of the Yoruba Tennis Club, where everyone is urged to be his or her brother's keeper. They pray that God will inspire more people with absolute love for humanity to emulate the ways of Sir Kesington Adebutu.
We are very delighted to be with you, sir, this afternoon. It's an appointment that we have been trying to fix for some time, and which due to your very busy schedule. We are very happy that you carved out this opportunity from what is a very, very busy schedule. So what I would like to do now is to ask respectfully our past chairman, past secretary, trustee, secretary of the board of trustees to say a few words, and in doing so make the presentation of our plaque of appreciation.
Truth really is that for all of us who are here, it's a lot of delight. A lot of people have heard of you. They have heard of that name. They have heard of how much you have contributed to the economy of Nigeria generally, and how philanthropic you have been. And to that extent, it gives us a lot of pleasure to come here and to also have the opportunity of shaking your hand. I'm not speaking for myself now because we do meet at the end of every month. The Almighty, in His own wisdom and generosity, put me in a position that He is. So we thank you very much, sir, for the opportunity you have given us to see you.
I want to thank you for what we have seen and for what we have not yet seen. I want to thank you in advance. I want to thank you for receiving us so warmly and so in such a genial atmosphere. Priceless gift of your book that you've given us. I can assure you, sir, that for most of us is going to occupy a place of pride in our personal libraries. Because I would like to know where you're coming from. I know a bit, but I would like to read it from your written words. You will not regret it, we will not regret it. We believe that our association with you as a club will benefit you as much as it will benefit us. And so shall it be.
On behalf of all the members of Yoruba Tennis Club, the chairman, the trustees, the vice patrons, all the brethren. We bring this plaque, sir, as a token of hope that we will have a very strong and sweet relationship with you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
In response, Sir Kesington Adebutu expressed his most profound gratitude to Yoruba Tennis Club for breaking all the rules of the club for his sake, and said that the honor done him will be long remembered by him. He pledged to be actively involved in the plans to celebrate the 90th anniversary of the club in a way that will add a lot of value to the celebration.
So this is a great honor to me, which I will cherish for life. I can promise you that I will always put the thought of the club in mind, and I also promise that at any time I will do all within my power to contribute to that club. It's a big honor to us, so I thank you for this singular honor, and I promise you I will cherish it for life. Thank you very much. This is a great honor which I will remember for a very long time. The club should continue with its good work, because every day we hear about the good work they are doing. They should keep it up for the benefit of all of us.
The BC Olatilo Show continues its searchlight on the unending awards for Sir Kesington Adebutu as they tumble in from both within and outside the country as a well-deserved payback for doing good and helping the cause of humanity.